Hello students, welcome in Babita's science tutorial. Let's continue our chapter first, chemical reactions and equation of a class 10th NCERT science. In the previous videos I have covered many topics. And in the previous video I have already explained about you reactivity series of a metals. No, when you have no doubts in the reactivity series of a metals, then you can understand better these 1.2 types of a chemical reactions. In this video I will explain you types of a chemical reaction. No, there is a lots of types of a chemical reactions. Out of these chemical reactions, I will explain you one by one. First of all, I will name the chemical reactions. First one is a combination reactions. Second one is a decomposition reactions. Third one is a displacement reactions. Fourth is a double displacement reactions, and the fifth one is a oxidation and reduction reactions. Now today I will explain you first 1.21, that is a combination reactions. Now students, according to the name, combination means combine of the two or more substances. According to the name, you can easily define what is a combination reaction. Then students, combination reactions are those reactions in which two or more substances combine to form a single substance are called the combination reactions. I will explain you with the help of this activity. Now see this activity. Take a small amount of a calcium oxide or quicklime in a beaker. Student, this one is a beaker. Okay, in this beaker what is added here, and this one is a calcium oxide. Symbol of the calcium oxide is about, students, calcium. Symbol of the calcium is a Ca, oxide is a O. Then it means water is your solvent and calcium oxide is your solute. Then you can add a calcium oxide in the water. Now slowly add water to this. Okay, you can add the water in this beaker. In the third one, touch the beaker as shown in figure 1.3. When we add the calcium oxide in this beaker, or we can say that when we add the calcium oxide mixed with the water, then what happened is some heat releases here. Yes students, heat will be releases here. Now you will see here. Now let's write the equation, chemical equation. Calcium oxide, symbol of the calcium oxide is a CaO. It is in the solid form. When it will add it to the water, the physical state of the water is a liquid here. Calcium oxide is in the solid form, then it will give rise to a calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide means a aqueous. Okay, and in this one heat is released. Second name of the calcium hydroxide is a slagged lime. Okay, now see here, calcium oxide reacts vigorously with the water to produce a slagged lime, calcium hydroxide, releasing a large amount of a heat. Now students, you will see here in these reactions we can take the two substances, calcium oxide and water. When these two substances combine together, this one is called the reactants. This one is called the reactants. Okay, when these two substances are combined together, then it will give rise to a new product, that is a calcium hydroxide, and another name of the calcium hydroxide is a slagged lime, and it will releases a large amount of a heat. And this calcium hydroxide we can use in the home for whitewash. No, you will see here two substances are combined together, then it will give rise to a single product, that is your chemical, that is your combination reactions. In this reaction, calcium oxide and water combines to form a single product. calcium hydroxide. Such reactions in which a single product is formed from two or more reactants is known as a chemical reaction. The students, very nice definition is written here. This one you can write the definition from here. That is called your chemical reaction. I hope you will understand this chemical reaction. Actually, we have a lots of example of a combination reactions. Now see here, do you know in this one is also very important. Do you know a solution of a slag lime? Slag lime means your calcium hydroxide, okay, which is used for the white washing walls. Sometimes function will ask to you what is the function of the slag lime and what is another name of the slag lime. That is a calcium hydroxide. The function of the calcium hydroxide is that we can use it for the whitewashing of the walls. No, then what happened? Suppose that this one is a wall. When you apply the whitewash on this wall, it means when you will apply the calcium hydroxide on this wall, okay, then slowly carbon dioxide which is present in the air. No, this carbon dioxide comes in contact with this calcium hydroxide. Then what it will give rise to? It will give a new product that is called the calcium carbonate. Symbol of the calcium is a Ca, carbonate is a CO3. It means what? It means when the calcium hydroxide is contact with the carbon dioxide, that the physical state of the carbon dioxide is a gas here, it will give rise to calcium carbonate and water also. This reaction is also comes under the combination reaction, because here we can take the two substances. When these two substances comes in contact, then it will releases or calcium carbonate plus water here. Now calcium hydroxide reacts, see this line, calcium hydroxide reacts slowly with the carbon dioxide in air to form a thin layer of a calcium carbonate on the walls. Calcium carbonate is formed after 2 to 3 days of a whitewashing and gives a shiny finish to the walls. It is interesting to note that the chemical formula for the marble is also calcium carbonate. Yes, the chemical formula of a marble is also calcium carbonate. So this reaction is also comes under the combination reaction. Now students, we have another example also. See here, example of combination reaction. First one is burning of a coal. No, in the coal lots of carbon is present. No, when this coal is in the form of a solid. No, and in the coal carbon is present. That's why we will write here C. C is a symbol of a carbon. When this carbon comes in contact with the oxygen, then it will releases a carbon dioxide gas. It's another example of a combination reaction. Now students, here formation of a water. You know student, in the combination reaction, when the two substances combines together, then it will forms a new product. No, the here in the water two elements is present. One is a hydrogen and another is a oxygen. No, then hydrogen is a what here? Gas. Oxygen is also gas. When the hydrogen and oxygen combines together, then it will give rise to what students here? Water. Now what is a what here? Liquid. Hydrogen is a gas, oxygen is also gas. When these two gases are combined together, it will give rise to liquid. See student, here physical state is a totally change here. Hydrogen is gas, oxygen is gas. No, but water is the here? Liquid. So this is another example of a combination reactions. Then again here combination, definition of the combination reactions are given here. When two or more substances elements are combined compounds combine to form a single product are called the combination reaction. Then you can write the definition of a combination reaction from here also. Now, in the next paragraph in activity 1.4, we also observed that a large amount of heat is involved. This makes the reaction mixtures warm. Reaction in which heat is released along with the formation of the product are called the exothermic chemical reaction. Now, students, here see here exothermic chemical reaction. In the reaction, we can use the two words here. First one is the exothermic, okay. Another is a endothermic, okay. Endothermic. Exo means outside, therm means heat. Endo means inside, therm means heat. When heat is released outside, then we can say that it is a exothermic reaction. When the heat is absorbed inside, then we can say that it is a endothermic reaction. That's why we can say that this one is a exothermic reaction. Why it is a exothermic reaction? Because when the calcium oxide is reacted with, comes in contact with the water, it will releases a large amount of a heat. That's why it is a comes under the exothermic chemical reaction. Now another example of a exothermic reactions are see here. Other examples of exothermic reaction: burning of a natural gas. Student, CH4. CH4, it is a molecular formula of methane. This one is the natural gas, and this natural gas is comes out from the marshy area, okay. And the chemical formula of the methane is a CH4. When methane is comes in contact with the oxygen, or we can say when the methane is burned in the presence of a oxygen, then it will releases a carbon dioxide gas and the water gas also. Do you know that respiration is an exothermic process? Now student, here respiration is an exothermic process. It means heat is released. It's true, okay, because we can take the food for energy or to stay alive. No, we get this energy from the food we eat. Now students, I will explain you with the help of these reactions. Now you can see here reactions are given here. C6H12O6. This is a formula of the glucose. No, and glucose is a present inside our food. When we take the food and when we inhale the oxygen, no, when we take the food and when we inhale the oxygen, then what happened? This food is comes in contact with this oxygen, then it will releases what here? Carbon dioxide, okay, water and energy. Carbon dioxide, what we breathe out, no, that is a carbon dioxide. Water, the H2O, that is your water vapors. And energy, we can do any work due to the energy which is released by the food which we take. So this one is also comes under the this is example of a exothermic chemical reactions. Now another is the decomposition of vegetal matter into the compost is also an example of a exothermic reaction. If anyone asks to you the decomposition of a vegetable matter is comes under the endothermic or exothermic. Decomposition means decaying of a vegetal matter. If anything is a decaying, it will releases a heat, okay. If heat is released outside, then we can say that it comes under the exothermic reaction. Then we can say that the decomposition of the vegetal matter into the compost. Compost means what, student? It comes under the manure, okay. When you will throw all the kitchen waste in the soil, okay, in the soil, and it will start to decompose in the presence of a microorganism. Then it will make the compost, okay. And it is if this compost is done by the earthworm, then we can say that it is a vermi compost. Then compost is the natural one. Then in this one also heat is a release, that's why it is called the exothermic reactions. No, so we can see that in the combination reactions, two or more substances are combined together and it will forms a single product. That is also about the chemical means first one, combination reactions of a chemical reactions. So I have explained many reactions here, and I have given the many examples also of the combination reactions. Then you will see all this combination reaction, it is a very easy, I think so you will also understand this combination reaction, and I hope you have no problem in the combination reactions. In the next video I will explain you decomposition reactions. Till then you will study this one all and understand the combination reactions. In the next video I will explain you decomposition reaction. Till then, bye, take care, have a nice day.